What do Ban Ki-moon, John Kerry, mayors from around the world, including Montreal and London, architects and students, have in common? They have all come here to see in motion the first planned Palestinian city. Rawabi is set to open the summer of 2013. On a clear day, you can see the Tel Aviv coastline. Just 6 miles north of the West Bank city of Ramallah, one man's dream is becoming a reality. Rawabi. Hills in Arabic will welcome its first residents by the end of the summer. Meanwhile, the massive construction project continues.
We have thousands of people on site working hard. It's no longer tens or hundreds, it's thousands and increasing by the day. And the ultimate is expected by the end of this year, and where the people move in and we see them living happily enjoying the Rawabi life.
In 2007, Masri came up with the idea of creating middle-class housing for Palestinians based on his success in a similar project in Morocco and its impact on creating jobs.
We saw the impact of real estate. We saw how real estate can create jobs fast, very fast. We saw how the people who bought, who could not buy before, felt more at ease and more secure by owning their own home, even if it's a cheaper home that later on they'll grow to another home. So that's what gave us the idea to create Rawabi in 2007. This is very important for the young families because the young families have not saved up much money.
At a state-of-the-art visitor and sales center, prospective buyers walk through multimedia tunnels that offer a peek into finished units through video technology and lifelike renderings of what life in Palestinian utopia will look like, including a city center, parks, and a 20,000-seat amphitheater.
The city center model has a unique character. First of all, it's a pedestrian city center. No cars are allowed. We want to reduce the environmental impact. We want to reduce CO2 emissions, noise pollution, and others. The city center is focusing on job creation. It's focusing on entertainment industry. It's focusing on the provision of a real-life experience for the visitors, the shoppers, and for those who are interested to actually gain an advantage of positioning their business in the city center. We have also plans for a hotel.
A virtual who's who has come to see what all the fuss is about, including U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry and UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon.
Thousands of people came. It's not only the officials, it's also the ordinary Israelis that come here. It's also the internationals that come here, particularly the Jews that came here, who lobby in Israel, who speak in Israel. And we wanted to show them that we're not about destroying Israel, we're about building Palestine. We're about having a better life for ourselves and our people.
Thousands of people have registered to buy. Prices range from $75,000 to $140,000 for the majority of the 6,000 units set to be built over the next 3 to 5 years.
If you're a couple and making a $1,000 income per month for the wife and the husband, that's enough for you to start buying a home at Rawabi. And usually a college graduate around the Ramallah area starts at about $600.
Rawabi's brief history is already peppered with stories of unexpected bonuses that flow from the project. Rawabi stone, hewed from the vast yellow slabs dug out of the local hills and used in all of the nascent city's building facades, and gray stone, which is used for steps and indoors, have emerged as valuable commodities.
In this project, we have been blessed by many things, and we were lucky that we found out after we started construction that there is stone at Rawabi. This was great.
With both local and global economic stresses impacting the political situation, job creation is targeted as the year's biggest challenge.
Every time we make progress, some political setback scares the international companies. The latest one was the Gaza attack.
1,500 jobs need to be secured to qualify Rawabi as an inhabited city. At the moment, most employers are IT companies.
Our focus is to create 3,000 to 5,000 jobs in the city itself for potential businesses, young entrepreneurs.
Ingenuity overcame obstacles when Israeli authorities would not permit the building of an access road to accommodate construction vehicles and when insufficient amounts of water were allocated to the project site. But the creative solutions pushed the cost of construction higher.
If we can get the permanent road and a longer road that takes us to Ramallah, it will make our lives much easier. We have 2 tankers every day going 24 hours coming in to supply the site with water. It's very expensive.
Funding for the private initiative has come from Masri himself and Qatar, which has provided hundreds of millions of dollars in financing.
They're building, and I think the international community, and particularly those who love Israel, the rabbis and the Jews from all over the world, want to see a prosperous, or prefer to see a prosperous Palestinian state, because a prosperous Palestinian state is also good for them and for their beloved Israel.
From Rawabi, this is Felice Friedson reporting for the Media Line.